Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Carol's Kitchen. Today I'm about to do for you Hominy corn porridge. Hominy corn porridge. A lot of persons do not know how to make hominy corn porridge. So I'm going to show you. Bear in mind that the corn is just like a peas. It could be tough. So what I'm going to do first is, so I'm using a pack of miracle corn, miracle hominy corn. And I'm going to pour that into the pot. I'm going to wash this corn. So the corn is washed, properly washed. I'm going to be putting the corn in water to boil. Okay, also bear in mind that the corn can be soaked overnight to make it easier for cooking. It can be soaked overnight. So when the corn is soaked overnight, you may change the water if you wish and pour on fresh water. So it's best when the corn is boiled with salt. So I'm putting here a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm also putting a teaspoon of cinnamon. Or if you got cinnamon leaves or cinnamon sticks or maize that comes from the nutmeg, this would be the best time for you to put those items in so the corn can be cooked with it. So it gives a nice flavor in the finishing touch. And this corn is going to be cooked down in coconut milk. So I'll add the coconut milk when the corn is tender. Or you can add the coconut milk at the beginning here. Instead of using the water, you can use the coconut milk. So I'm going to be preparing my coconut milk. Fresh blended coconut milk. Bear in mind, Carol's Kitchen only use coconut as a signature ingredients. 80% of my dish, 90% is made with coconut, fresh coconut milk. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the stove. And I'm going to add some flame to that. Oh, the wrong one. Add the flame. And the corn is, put the lid on. Okay, let's stir up that. And the salt and the nutmeg. You can also add nutmeg if you want. Because the corn will boil way down to the corn. Alright. So that's going to stay there and that's going to cook for about 1 hour or as tender. And if it's soaked overnight, it's even easier to cook. Maybe take 30 minutes to cook before we start adding the coconut milk. The coconut milk is the main ingredient in this hominy corn porridge. It's a type of a porridge that is strong for breakfast, or you can have it for lunch or even dinner because it's a strong porridge. Corn is very filling, in other words. So you can prepare it for that. And the good thing about this porridge, I've tried before, when it's cool, when it's well cool, you could tuck some away in the fridge, in your glass container. Make it glass container, so that's healthier. And you tuck it away for the next day for breakfast. And you could just eat it up in your pot or microwave, whichever way you prefer. So there you have it until I return with the middle section of the hominy corn preparation. Do not forget to like and subscribe and to share with your friends. And most of all, leave a comment. To my subscriber, I'm begging you, please leave a comment. The comments are not so much. I'm asking you to leave a comment in the comment box, in the comment section. And see you in the next section. Stay tuned to Carol's Kitchen, where she cooks healthy and she delivers and she educates her audience to cook healthy and eat healthy. There are more health benefits for you. Okay. Welcome back to Carol's Kitchen. Now I'm preparing the fresh coconut blended. I'm going to be showing you how I extract the coconut juice from the coconut by blending it. Okay? Thank the Lord for blender. Gone are the days don't usually grate coconut with our hand and then squeeze it out. But we now have blender, make work easier. We have these kitchen aids to make life easier, make cooking easier. So I'm going to be blending the coconut now to extract the juice and to put it into the corn. So I now had it back the flame to the corn. I take a break and have it that ready. If you notice a piece of sticks in the corn, it's some cinnamon stick that I found. Okay, that is into the let you know that nice flavor into the corn as I prepare coconut juice by extracting it from the blender. Okay, so this is the next stage of getting this nice hominy corn porridge ready. And just like a secret here, if you want your kitchen aid like your blender to be long lasting, feed the coconut. The coconut is like sometimes hard. So feed the coconut from the top of the blender. So once the blender is started, you feed the coconut piece by piece so you could get them properly saturated for the juice to be extracted from it. Alright, so that's like a secret I tell you. Some persons load the blender first and then they start the blender. That put too much pressure on the motor of the blender. And then sooner or later your blender starts to smoke and then you gotta go shopping for a new one. I've got this blender for more than a year plus. And it's Asta brand. It is very good. So please remember to make it easy on your kitchen aids. Here is it, hot bubbling with the corn. It's getting ready, preparing itself for coconut milk. So there you go. The coconut milk is now in. I'm gonna allow this to boil for another 15 minutes so that the coconut milk can boil and soak into the corn. And remember, I am doing this porridge for persons who is lactose intolerant, like myself. You don't need to use condensed milk once you do straight coconut. So all of this juice now is natural coconut juice. I've just shown you I've blended it. And I'm going to allow it to cook. Then I'm going to come back with a thickening agent. And don't forget that you can put in a little trash, coconut trash in there, yes. With a nice crunchy feeling, taste in your mouth. And that little trash, man, yes, you know, what people always say, you come like a coconut trash. Everything you up in a. You know, we're like a bit now, we're fast, and we're cocky yesterday argument. From a big appearance, them are big auntie, them are uncle around. Them are talk things what they know want you hear. You cocky ears? Yeah. Jamaican people say, you come like a coconut trash. Or people who who they know everything. I don't spread news. Nobody tell us why you come like a coconut trash. Watch yourself, you need to change some things. Coconut in everything. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm on the final phase of this porridge. And here I have it now. Coconut is cooked down into the corn. See? The corn is tender. Really tender now. Now I'm getting ready for the thickening of the porridge. Alright, so here I have a little bit of the coconut juice that I saved back. And I'm going to put in a tablespoon of all-purpose flour into the blender. I'm going to blend that for a tablespoon and a half. Okay, I'm going to blend this up. I'm blending the lump out of the flour. I'm going to be pouring this into the flour. Sorry, into the porridge. At the same time, begin to stir. And what it's going to do is going to bring a body to the porridge. You can use cornstarch if you wish. Okay, so this is what makes the porridge. That gives it body. And that blended flour with a little coconut juice. Some persons use water, so I want to be consistent with my taste. And then you allow this to boil. Pick up the flame so it can start boiling back again. And as soon as it begins to boil, it begins to thicken. See, it starts thickening already. While it is thickening up, I'm going to be adding the nutmeg, the vanilla, and the brown sugar to sweeten it. You could add condensed milk if you want. Some persons say it's nicer when you add the condensed milk. I don't wish to add condensed milk because I don't use condensed milk. Alright, remember you're going to keep stirring this until it gets thick. Okay? Breakfast time or lunchtime for me right now. Can't wait for it to done so I could have a bowl. I'm in a corn porridge. It's quite a process, but it's worth it. It's nice. It's a healthy porridge. Stay tuned. I'll be right back to show you and to serve you a bowl. But before I go, let me put my spices in. Okay, so for all the condensed milk lovers, at this stage you may add your condensed milk. I'm adding my grated nutmeg. Sorry about the noise, and you keep stirring. And your nutmeg. You're adding about a tablespoon of vanilla. Adding a tablespoon of vanilla. And of course my brown sugar. For a quarter cup of brown sugar. I'm not dealing with the white sugar business. Brown sugar all the way. I don't use white sugar in my kitchen. When I need some sugar, brown sugar. And that's it. Leave it to simmer a little bit more, a little thickness. And all of the spices come together with that sugar. And it should be ready shortly. Let me get a tester and test this out. Nice. And the corn is tender. There's enough salt. If you want more salt, you add a little bit more salt. If you want more sugar, you add a little bit more sugar to suit your taste. So there you have it. Hominy corn porridge. And I will show you a bowl and serve you a bowl when it's cooled down. Thank you for watching. Hominy corn porridge for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, any way you want it, anytime you want to eat it. And remember, you can store some in the fridge for you tomorrow or for your Bombay. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please, and share, and leave a comment. Remember to turn on your notification bell every time you upload a video. Bam, it right there on your desktop. To the tip of your finger. Watch Carol Kitchen.